Okay.
Is it live?
Yep, you're live and he's there.
Okay.
Mr. Hubcap.
All right. So, I am doing an impromptu live stream video. It is 8:11 p.m. on Friday night. The reason I'm doing this impromptu video is all day long today I have been at a meeting up in Fresno with a bunch of other pastors.
Ben Toombs, what's up?
What's up, Ben Toombs? What's up, Mr. Alan Schoonert, Rusty Hubcap, my brother from another mother. So, I have been gone all day.
Howdy, Mr. Daniel Crawford.
Hey, Daniel. So the reason I'm going live is because I just got home.
Hey, Billy. How's it going?
Billy Strong's Adventures.
Mr. Smelted Dragon is here, too.
Ooh, Marvin. That,
Jonesy.
Jonesy. Yeah, Marvin Jones. Jonesy! Anyway, the reason I am live is because I just got home, and I got home to find a box sitting on a spot on the couch. And I looked at it, and I said, that looks like an Alan Schoonert package. And sure enough, it was. Mr. Alan Schoonert knows that I love gummies, knows that I am really a fan of gummies. And Mr. Alan Schoonert lives nice and close.
Billy Martin, how's it going?
To the Albanese, however you pronounce it, gummy factory. And apparently, they have, if you go to the factory, they will sell you.
Billy says, very nice.
Not even close to nice yet, Billy. Just wait. So Alan lives nice and close.
Mr. Alan is laughing.
He lives nice and close to the factory for these guys, and he found out that I really enjoy these gummies. I'm a really big fan of this brand, and I really like them when I can get them. So he says, well, I live right nearby there, and you can go over there and you can buy the factory mess-ups and stuff like that for cheap. I'll send you some.
Daniel says, lucky you.
So he went to the factory, and he sent me some, and he hooked a brother up. So I've got this bag, which is a 5-pound bag. 5.19 pounds of mixed gummies. It's got gummy worms, gummy bears, these assorted flavors that are like strawberries. There's gummy sharks. There's swirly bears, which are like tie-dyed bears. And I'm trying not to drop it. So you got these swirly tie-dye bears.
Put it down.
So I got a bunch of those. That's what's in this bag.
Be careful.
This bag.
Your hand off.
He also sent me another bag of assorted gummy bears. You got blues and whites and kind of blue greens and oranges and yellows and reds, and yeah, it's amazingness. Another 5-pound bag. I'm assuming this one doesn't have a price on it or weight on it. Well, this one has a price on it.
Mr. B&B Forge, how is it going? Good.
This one says it's only 2.68 pounds for this bag, but it's the same size as the other bag, so I don't know. Anyway, here's the third bag that's got a mix of a bunch of stuff in it too. There's a couple of gummy sharks in here and a bunch of different colored gummies.
Ben gummy says bears. Bob candy.
Yes. And then, if
that wasn't enough wonderfulness, look at that. Oh my God.
A bag of nothing, but apparently this is a 5-pound bag. It says 5-pound bags of green apple gummy bears. So nothing but green apple gummy bears, which is one of my favorite flavors, by the way. And then another 5-pound bag
No van says.
No van required for Ben. Yeah. And,
And
and
he
then
has a big truck. That should be enough.
and then this big old another bag. This one, surprisingly enough, I'll say this: I am not a fan of the fruit peaches. I'm just not a fan. But I have no problem with peach flavored things, and these are peach flavored gummies. So I got peach flavored gummy bears, green apple flavored gummy bears, and 1, 2, 3 bags of assorted gummy bears. Oh, for me! I love them. Alan, thank you. I will try to make these last at least a month.
Oh, a month.
Nah, I'll
kidding.
probably be set for gummies for the rest of this year.
And then some.
And
probably.
then, well, maybe. I don't know. Depends. We are going to be traveling in the car from here to Alabama and back in June. So I'm going to have lots of snacking on the road trip candy. Just saying.
You know, Ben Toom says, awesome! Diabetes in a bag, says Daniel.
Who said that?
Daniel.
See, I would say probably for most people, yes, but apparently I'm immune to diabetes because
Don't say that.
Becky is diabetic. And one day I had just got done eating a whole bag of gummies and drank.
Bob says you're gonna have gummy dreams tonight.
Drank like a liter, or maybe it was a 2 liter of Mountain Dew.
A liter.
1 liter of Mountain Dew.
Ben says jazz hands.
And she decided she wanted to she tested my sugar to see where I was at, because
she basically said, taken, Daniel.
She basically said, had she eaten even half of the amount of gummies that I ate, and even a drink or 2 of Mountain Dew, her sugar would have been sky high, through the roof, really high.
Well,
so she checked my sugar, and it was like normal sugar range for a normal person.
Okay, you have to back up and remind, well, I don't think anybody knows because I don't think I've told anybody, but the 2 very main ingredients in Mountain Dew and in gummies are high fructose corn syrup and regular corn syrup, which I am allergic to. Not deathly, but I have a intolerance, I guess. So my system does not do well with it whatsoever. So the funny thing about this is these smell amazing to me, but I can never eat them. First of all, because of the corn syrup, but because I can't stand the flavor.
I'll let you smell them if you want.
No, thank you.
You sure?
No.
You said they smell amazing, don't you? Just want to go?
They do smell really. I can smell it from over here, actually. They smell really good, but I can't stand the texture. I haven't been able to eat gummies since I was a kid, honestly. Billy says, "Get in my belly."
Exactly.
Hey, what's up? Randy says. He says, "Smile. You're on candid camera."
Was that Mr. Newt?
Yes.
What's up, Newt's Leather Randy? So, for y'all that are just joining us, I have been...
He got this plethora of gummies.
Yeah, I was blessed by Mr. Alan Schoenert with 5 pounds of green apple gummies, 5 pounds of peach gummies, a big old bag of mixed gummies.
He his blood pressure.
Another big old bag of mixed gummies. And another big old bag of mixed gummies. I'm a happy camper. And this isn't even a sugar rush or nothing hyper. This is just excited hyper.
It's a tie between hummus and smithing.
A tie between hummus and smithing as to what's your favorite thing?
That's what Alan just said.
I like hummus a lot.
See, I do too, but
And I love smithing. By the way, as far as smithing goes, I just have to share this because I'm excited.
Oh, it's a tie between gummies and smithing, he
Oh,
meant.
gummies and smithing.
Autocorrect, that's so funny.
We like hummus
We
too.
like hummus too. But it's like, wait, we weren't talking about hummus.
That's why we were confused, Alan.
Oh, that's great.
But on the smithing note, I have been out of propane.
Oh, Bob says he's worked where they make those.
Very cool, Bob. Pardon me while I
wait,
chew.
no, he says no hummus, and I worked where they make them. I like hummus. I think hummus is one of my favorite snacks.
We like hummus
One
a lot.
of my
We
favorites.
like hummus a lot in this house. Anyway, I've been out of propane for a little while. And honestly, the only reason I was really out was because the town where I get my propane from is about a 20-25 minute drive from our house. And it's in kind of the opposite direction of the trip to church. So didn't really have any other reason aside from going to get propane to go to that town. And Becky and I had a plan last week. We were going to go get propane and go visit with a friend of ours. We visited with our friend, and the plan was we were going to go visit with her for a little while, and then she was supposed to maybe go to her grandson's track meet at 3 o'clock. And we were going to be able to then go from there to the propane place and get propane. And we don't do the bottle exchange thing. I just take it to the actual propane place and have them fill my tank up. Well, we sat there and visited with her, and the weather was like kind of rainy and nasty, and she decided she wasn't going to go to her grandson's track meet because of the weather. So we sat there and visited, and then the propane place closed. And so we just thought, well, I have to go back to that town this week on Thursday to go for a pastor's meeting. I'll just take the propane bottle with me, and I'll go get propane then. So I got propane yesterday, and I didn't get a chance to get back home until with the propane until late in the evening. It was practically dark anyway, so I couldn't really go forge anything yesterday. And then today I was gone up in Fresno for several hours, pretty much most of the day, and just got home. And I have to go back first thing in the morning for another meeting, and I'm going to be tied up all morning, but I may get home early enough in the afternoon to be able to go out and forge a little bit. So I'm a happy camper because whether it's tomorrow afternoon or Monday morning, either way, I have propane, so I can actually go forge some stuff and finish working on some projects that I've got. I started working on
next episode of Overall Forge, forging gummies.
forging gummies, yeah.
Hey, we need to make a little trapeze for the gummies that you got from Alan Beasley.
That's true. But whether I started working on the giveaway.
How far are you from Barstow again, guys?
Barstow?
It's about 3.5 hours. 3 hours?
It's about 3 hours drive south of us. We are basically halfway between Fresno and Bakersfield, right in the middle of the central San Joaquin Valley. So, but I started working on Mr. Jeff Barrett's cross that I was going to do a split cross without the diamond shape in the center, and I got it most of
Mr.
the way.
Ben has to go take a shower. He has a comedy show tonight. Congrats, Josh, on the score. Talk to you later.
Thank you, Ben. Have a good night, man. And comedy show. Break a leg if it's you performing. If it's not, enjoy. Have fun. Lots of laughs. That's what LOL stands for, right?
Oh, haha.
Anyway, I started working on Jeff's cross, and I got it most of the way split, and then I ran out of propane. So I've been waiting on propane to be able to finish his cross, and I've been waiting on the propane to finish a few other projects too. So I actually have propane to be able to forge again. Yay!
Ben says I'm not funny.
Ben, you
He's
are
just
funny.
watching.
You crack me up, dude. You crack many of us up.
Yeah, you do. And you are funny. You're hilarious.
So anyway, I got home and I got all these, and I started to go into absolute like sugar coma, gummy happiness mode, and just gorge myself on gummy bears and stuff. And then Becky says, you ought to do an impromptu live. And so I said, okay, let's go live. So I jumped on live to share the wonderfulness, awesomeness of all these gummies from
Oh, we love you too, Ben. We'll see you later.
my great friend and brother, Alan Schunert. We appreciate it. Thank you very much from the bottom of my heart and the bottom of my stomach and the bottom of my sweet tooth.
Look at that face. He's just happy as can be.
Thank you very much, Alan. I appreciate it. I'm very thankful and just on cloud nine with happiness. So thank you, man. Anyway, y'all have a great night. Have a happy Friday night and a happy Saturday and a happy Sunday. And hopefully, if you are worshipers, hopefully you will have a great worship service on Sunday. If not, if you don't have a church to attend, hit us up on my other channel, the Small Town Church channel. And you can follow our worship services there.
Night, Marvin.
So good night, everybody. Good night, Jonesy. Good night, Bob. Good night, Billy Strong. Good night, Alan Schunert. I know Ben said he left already.
We'll see you later.
Goodbye, Mr. Randy Mills. Goodbye, everybody else that's watching. God bless you. Thank you.